Hello everyone, welcome to Simproved, Troy speaking here, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today we are going to build a tiny cute little farm with a windmill on it in The Sims 4, and it's not that hard as it looks like maybe on the thumbnail. So I really tried to do this because I thought a windmill would be such a cute, extraordinary kind of build. And you know guys, just a usual suburban American family home is just not, I don't know, it's cute sometimes. I'm going to do them a couple of times more, but yeah, sometimes we have to do a windmill or a spaceship or a water park or whatever. I'm actually thinking about the theme park as well, but yeah, let's wait for the new pack that will arrive soon, I guess. So today I thought a windmill it should be for The Sims 4, and here you can already see me building it. So it has an octagonal base which is 2 stories high, and then I tried to do the rest with roofs. It's in the total about 13 or 14 roofs, and I tried to bring them up as high as possible, also with the eaves, you know, that you can change the height of the length of the eaves. And I had to kind of, you know, try out stuff to see what's happening or how this is working out. And yeah, I really liked how it looks like so far. And yeah, I had to fiddle around a lot with the roofs. I don't see any possibility to make this possible with just one octagonal roofs, because they can't get that high, and sticking both of them means that the base would be bigger on the upper one, so it kind of looks a little bit like a marshmallow then. So yeah, I really had to do this with the diagonal roofs and the little gabled roofs basically to kind of come up with that shape. And I kind of researched some of the windmills, of course, online, and I thought it would be cool to also have this deck balcony thing all around it, which is still a little bit, and now as you can see it, not symmetrical, which I will make better later if this makes any sense. And here you can see me using roofs for the flapper thingies. Oh my god, what's it called? For the windmill thing. I don't know. What are these called? I don't even know. What are these called in German though? Fans? Yeah, you know what I mean. The big X hits the spot thing. I'm really sorry, I just blanked out. I really have no idea what to call them, but I even don't know what to call them in my mother language, to be honest. So yeah, the wind moving thingies. But yeah, here I finally realized that the diagonal, the deck all around it, or like the balcony all around it, it wasn't proportional, so I kind of made this bigger. And this is when I started to color in the whole windmill, I was like, I really want to do it with just one pack. So what I settled on is the get together pack, and you can say thank you to my boyfriend the giant, because he was like, well, what do you want to do? I'm like, cats and dogs would be cool, but get together would be also cool. So which pack should it be? I only want to use one, so it's like a pack specific build. And he's like, he really likes the timber framing. I'm like, okay, timber framing comes only in the get together pack, and I really like it. It's one of the best expansion packs so far in The Sims 4, guys. If you don't have get together or think about getting it, in my opinion, it's the best one. If you like these medieval kind of builds or more fairy tale stuff, there's so much stuff that I really like about it, but there are also really cool modern things as well. And Windmill, the world that comes with it, is also beautiful, which I built this in. So the background here, the whole world, that's Windmill, and I really, really like it. So if you're up for something like that, get the get together pack, guys. What are you waiting for? So yeah, the timber framing looks really, really cool. I could also use these roof decorations. This look like little gabled windows, I think you would call them in English, not sure. But yeah, I thought this would be also really cool, so I could make it highly decorated. And also I changed the trims from the roofs to white, so it kind of all looks more put together, if this makes sense. So yeah, I really hope that you like it. It only uses, like I said, Get Together, the expansion pack Get Together. I think this was like the second expansion pack for The Sims 4. And like I said, it's still the best if you want to play The Sims 4 with these really cool stuff. So yeah, I'm sorry there's like a train running next to me. Again, I'm living in the big city. I'm still moving. I still haven't found an apartment, by the way. But yeah, we are working on that, and hopefully then when I get like my new apartment, I will also have better internet to live stream a little bit more. So far I really have to change to my boyfriend's apartment and live stream from there, which is quite annoying for him and for me. So yeah, fingers crossed that I can do this. Also, I finally had like my exam phase, the exam time, the exams where I have to write lots of exams, had to study a lot, so I didn't do so many videos. It's finally over, so I have more time for videos. I'm also really excited because today we are getting a trailer apparently for a really cool pack, so, or new stuff. I'm not sure. I think I'm not allowed to say. But yeah, there are also already so many rumors about a new game pack I've seen, and also the gurus have been acting up, like the developers have been acting up really strangely on Twitter. So yeah, there's of course something coming. I know what it is, but I'm not allowed to say so far. There's an embargo on that. But yeah, there's something going on in The Sims 4, and I really hope that you're going to enjoy it, what it is, because yeah, I'm also really excited. I really like new stuff. But yeah, anyway, so you could see me doing the, what's it called? The terrain paint and the terrain tools, where I wanted to have the windmill on a little pedestal of a little hill, basically. So it stands really high up, like throning, if this is a verb, throning over the farm or the crop fields that are to come. And that was another one, because my boyfriend was like sitting next to me and I was like, okay, you are not into Sims build, I know this, but still, you have to help me with the crops, what should it be? And he would say, yeah, it should be wheat though, so it's like a windmill for bread and like for flour and stuff. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense, but we don't have any wheat. So I started doing the landscaping like I always do, with the trees first. So what people always ask me how I do the landscaping, I always do the trees first, because they are like the biggest things that you put into a build. And also, if you want to make the build look really huge, you can use the smaller trees or make the trees smaller so the build looks bigger. That's the trick that I use all the time, because the lot sizes aren't that big, but I still want the lot to look enormous. Like big mansions, for example, smaller trees are always looking kind of, you know, in proportion to a house, they look kind of better. They make the house look bigger. And yeah, this is what I do here as well. So first of all, the trees, like where they are, because then I know where I have to put the paths and all that stuff, and the spray paint and the flowers. And after I've done the trees here, I did the little walkway, which I wasn't so happy with in the beginning, because it looked kind of like a bridge or something, which I didn't want it to do. I wanted to look like little terraces where the Sims can join in and have like a barbecue or something when they're not farming all the time. And yeah, this is basically what I wanted to do here, and I was kind of fiddly with the stairs, if I like the stairs. So I changed the stairs to a grayish color, so it looks a little bit more like a stone. And here we can already see that I try to do the crop fields. So for the crop fields, I usually use a spray paint that's not green. So if the plants are on it, kind of peaks like dirt, or like make a crop field more like a crop field. Does this make sense? Yeah, I hope so. So here I was like, which one should I choose? And my boyfriend was like, okay, then use something that looks like wheat. So we go with the not so tall grass, I think it's called. I always call it like the pond lake plant, because I really don't know what it's supposed to be like. But yeah, it looks a little bit like wheat, but that it's not, like fresh wheat? Not as yellowish. I don't know what to call it. My English is really bad today. I'm really sorry, but you know, it's like freshly grown wheat. Why do I want to say meat all the time? But yeah, you know what I mean. And yeah, I stacked it like next to each other. Sometimes I change the direction of it, so it kind of looks a little bit more realistic. And yeah, this is basically what I did. So I used the orangey Oasis Springs spray paint first, and then paint it in with dirt, so we have like a little orange kind of border, which makes it a little bit more easier to differentiate between crop field and green grass and stuff. I always like when there's like more spray paint on the floor, so it looks a little bit more realistic, more polished, I think, more realistic. I don't know, yeah, something like that. And here I do the step where I wanted the Sims to sit, like a little terrace kind of that leads up to the windmill house, and I thought it would be really cute. And since I already had the red door from base game, I thought, hey, let's go with red because it looks really good with this black timber framing and the white kind of wallpaper used here. And I thought it would be like a really cute idea to have like little pops of red on the exterior design and in the interior later as well. So yeah, this is what we're going for. Of course, there's a mailbox, and of course later there will be lots and lots of lionfishes. You won't see me placing them here in the video, but of course the lionfish, like our mighty Lord and Savior, blessed be his fin, he will be here in this build like a lot. So since it's like more of a medieval kind of fairy tale build, I thought, hey, this wallpaper, like this wall-hanging, wall-mounted lionfish thing could be everywhere in each and every room. So this is what I did. I kind of hid him sometimes, but yeah, you will find a lot of them. So please make sure if you download this for your game and you want to play with this in the game to at least appreciate his presence, you know, because we have been lucky to have it. If this makes any sense. So yeah, and I wanted to have some stones all around the crop fields, not as much, but still a lot, so it kind of looks a little bit more natural in my opinion. Of course, in the real farm there wouldn't be any stones, but I just thought it makes more sense if then fences, because the fences are so big, and like I said, I really wanted it to look like a big farm and kind of cheat it a little bit, cheating your eye with small trees. And if I would have put like a large fence again, it kind of made it look smaller again. So yeah, I wanted to make it look vast and kind of bigger than it actually is. So yeah, you will see this definitely if you download this and kind of move around with camera and live mode. I don't know, like it's cheating your eye. What's it called? Don't know. I'm really sorry. But yeah, here we are already in the interior design. And since it's like a small build, like it's an octagonal room basically, but I had of course to use the stairs because we have 2 levels. So downstairs there will be the kitchen that you can see here, everything there. There will be a fridge and a sink and a stove and lots of clutter, and later on of course a lionfish. And yeah, I only use candles all around and only try to use base game and, like I said, get together. So everybody who has the get together expansion pack, console players and PC of course, can use this. Because I know you guys have asked for lots and lots of specific builds, you know, using specific packs. So here we go, guys. I know that Get Together is out on the console, I think. Wait, wasn't that even one that was like really like one of the first ones? I'm not that much into, I have no idea what's on the console so far. I always have to ask some of the devs, because some of you have asked, can you bring this to the console somehow, like your builds? I can't use the gallery. And I'm like, hey, I can ask the developers, and I've found one that is especially like doing this for the console. Like the developer team for The Sims 4, they are like the Sims Mobile guys, they're the main base games PC guys, you know, there are different teams, and there's also the console team. So I finally found one who I can ask to add in some stuff of my build so you can use them. And yeah, this is also like one of the reasons why I'm going to try to use lots and lots of different packs, but only 1 pack per build more often now, so you can pack them into the console kind of. Maybe, hopefully, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't want to bother them all the time, like put this in, but if you have like a specific kind of build that you really think should be in the console, then write this in the comments and I will try my best to, I don't know, suggest to them to put this in the console version. I'm so sorry, but yeah, it's hard to explain. But if you really like them, hey, sure, we can always try. Maybe it makes its way into the console. That would be really cool. So yeah, trainer again running next to me, which is lovely. Here we are in the bedroom. I use this, I think it's from the artist career with the Van Gogh sunflowers on. I thought it looks kind of cute. So we are going to use these to get together portraits because I really like them. They're also downstairs next to the fireplace in the living room. And yeah, basically overcluttered, lots of candles, no technology, because I wanted it to, that you can also use it as a medieval fairy tale kind of build. But if you want to, you can of course put in, I don't know, like an office, or maybe change the upper bathroom, because there are 2 bathrooms actually, to an office or something, or a kids sleeping bedroom, whatever. And the other room upstairs is basically like an activity library kind of room. I wanted to put in lots of books and like an easel, a guitar for music skill, and for scaling up your botanist skill I put in the bonsai tree from the base game as well. So yeah, I really liked how it turned out, and I really hope that you like it as well. If you want to download this, as always, I've put the download link for PC in the video description down below, so you can get this right there directly into your game for free. Of course, it's just on the gallery. And yeah, if you like these kinds of builds or have any suggestions, then write it down in the comments down below. And here we are already in the screenshots. Well, why do I always say screenshots? It's a video tour, so here we go. The little windmill made out of lots and lots of roofs. It's 2 stories high, but it's really cool, really cute, kind of extraordinary kind of house. And I thought it looks really, really beautiful with the landscaping all around. Also, you can delete these weed bushes, or pretend to be weed bushes, of course, and put in your own crops if you are feeling that way. I'm really bad at gameplay, so I hate gardening in the game because it's lots of work. But if you are up to that kind of thing, hey, put in like a huge garden with real crops that your Sims can use, so go for that. And why are there so many freaking trains? Like at least 4 trains have been running next to me during just these 15 minutes doing the voiceover, but okay. So yeah, we are there. This is the build. I'm really bad at this narrating it, but yeah, I hope you could kind of see what I did here. I hope that you liked it, guys. It's a little bit tricky to do the windmill because it's lots of roofing, but you can do this. I think I give this like a 3 out of 5 in the difficulty scale. So I think you can do this if you know your way around roofs and stuff. And the other rest is just furnishing and a little bit of landscaping. I don't see why this should be so hard. But anyways, write me in the comments if you like this. Subscribe if you have not been subscribed yet. If you're into Sims 4 builds, this is the channel for you guys. And you can always ask me in the comments what I have to build next for you in the future, or what do I have to renovate, and I will do my best to please you and do that, of course. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!